Greetings. This is Nubia, Sister Nubia Wordford Pope on Urban Interest. Today we have a very special guest, the son of Seun Kuti, Seun Kuti, who will be performing at African World Festival this weekend, July 17th. He's going to be our night act on Sunday night at about 8 o'clock. So welcome, Seun Kuti, to Detroit.
Yeah, I can't wait to really get there and do this real big party with my people. Be looking forward to this one.
They're looking forward to you. You are going to see a standing room only crowd in Detroit. We have been, supportive of all the Kutis that have been to Detroit, and you will be no different. Tell me, how is your music going to be? Is it going to follow the same tradition? Is there going to be a little updates? Is it going to be similar?
Well, in terms of my sound, my sound is deeply rooted in the traditions of my family's music, and, but there's a bit of me in there also, that's what makes it my music as well. I play with the Egypt 80 band, which used to be my dad's band, so we've got that energy there as well, and my shows are, many people have told me, quite energetic, so I'm looking forward to a really fantastic performance in Detroit. We've not been in Detroit in a minute. I'm happy to be back there.
When's the last time you were in Detroit? Tell us that.
Long time ago. Wow, I can't, maybe like 8 years, 9 years, long time ago. But it's good to be back there.
We're looking forward to this show. Now we have we have our other hometown favorite, Jessica Carabor, who we just interviewed on Urban Interest. She told me she was responsible for inviting you to the African World Festival, and she was very excited because she follows right after you, and so she's expecting your energy to light her up for the show.
Yeah, I mean, she's a really great friend and sister of mine. I've known her for a few years now. I've always been in touch, so when she hit me up, I was like, damn sure, coming straight up, so I'm really happy that we're making that connection as well, also performing at the same event. It's going to be really something to look forward to.
In the Nigerian music, music has always been in your family. Even before your family were performers, were you musicians in your tradition?
Well, yeah, I mean, my great-grandfather was a musician. My grandfather was a musician, although they were priests. They composed a lot of hymns that are still used in the Anglican churches in Nigeria today. My grandfather, in fact, is responsible for the anthem of the Abeokuta people, which is our tribe. So we've always been musical. My grandfather was also the first artist. My great-grandfather, actually, was the first artist to be recorded in West Africa. So the musical energy in the family dates back a long time.
Back a long time, and maybe even you probably even think maybe even before that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking about the things that we have documented and recorded, that we can actually verify without just, mouthing off, But also, I think, because of the innate spirituality of African people, majority of African people are naturally artistic, because we are innately spiritual, and art is the connection between, the here and the cosmic. A lot of African people tend to be able to connect to the artist inside quite easily,
Very easily, and we connect to that artistry and that spirituality. That was, you answered part of my next question. That spirituality that is in your music is from the native traditions in Nigeria, correct?
Yeah, I mean, spirituality, if you mean connection to all, in terms of the spirituality that I try to promote and that I experience through our culture and our music, is that we are all part of each other, and it is the honesty of our experiences that must continue to drive our decision and how we progress as a people. You know, so my spirituality is my connection to my people through my music, you know, and being able to voice their reality, you know, not their fantasies. You know, there's a difference between ambition and fantasy, you know, or dreams and fantasy. You know, a lot of African people all over the world, you know, tend to want to live in this fantasy world, you know, and only a few of us want to live truly ambitious lives, you know, a life grounded in our reality and to actually make progress with that, you know, and I feel that I am able to voice that kind of reality. And that for me is the ultimate spirituality in terms of our existence today as African people.
Of course. And like I said before, we feel all that connection. And Africans that are born in the diaspora, you know, also feel that connection. And, you know, your music.
When I say African people, I mean African people all over the world, you know.
African people.
Yeah.
And we feel that connection to you. Tell me a little bit about your band. The same Egypt 80 band is playing. That was the background for your father's background for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the band since I was 8, you know, so I wouldn't say really like or it's something new, you know. So I've just been in the band, and after my father died, I've been playing with the band ever since, you know. So we just kept that same energy and kept that same spirit, you know, to be able to keep this African musical institution, because, you know, the Egypt 80 band are the most recorded band is the most recorded band in the world, actually. You know, I think we've got 53 albums now, you know, and I don't think that's matched by any, you know, they made 49 albums, I think, with my dad or something, and we've made 4 now, or 5. So yeah.
How many band members are you bringing with you and performers? What can we expect in this beautiful performance?
Oh, it's going to be a grand show. You know, I've got my horns, my dancer, my drummer. The band is not full strength on this tour. You know, we're just getting back together after COVID. And some of my musicians, 2 of my musicians lost their passports in Europe. So I have to deal with that. Yeah, you know, but yeah, we're really bringing a big show and a great show. You know, we've been on tour now for about 6 weeks. You know, and every night has been awesome. And I think Detroit is actually going to be another awesome one.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful weekend, a beautiful hot weekend. Hart Plaza is stationed right on the Detroit River, a beautiful venue. And you are going to have a wonderful crowd that is going to enjoy your music. Tell me a little bit about your final thoughts about coming to Detroit.
Well, I'm coming to Detroit to see, you know, I mean, that's Chocolate City, you know, so we want to get in there and feel all that chocolate love, you know, and connect with my people, do all that. You know, I want to try and do some sightseeing if I've got some time. I hope I can arrive on time, see some historical places for Black music here in Detroit as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's something I've been looking forward to, you know.
Oh, so, yeah. I mean, I'm sure Jessica can help you with
the whole
that.
band and I.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Motown Museum is there right down the street, probably 5 minutes away from there. There's Hitsfield, you know, there's Universal.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, we can make sure that you get all you need to do. Jessica, and I'm sure all of you people are familiar with all these places. We'll make sure that you get your tour of Detroit and all of the African-centered thing, the place where Malcolm X spoke. You know what I mean? We can hook you up with our city historian, Jamon Jordan, who can take care of you. You know, I promise I'll hook you up.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you for this short interview. I know you're busy, you've got a full schedule.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.